In today's video, I get to reinstall the water pump and reinstall the intake manifold on this old truck. You know why? Because I didn't do it right the first time. Let's do it. Hey, welcome to Rat Rodding. My name's Waylon Wire, and don't ever do what we do here on this channel. You know, this old truck, this 79 Silverado here, the day I brought it home, I just was amazed at how gutless it was. It was pretty bad. I mean, coming up my driveway, I had her in the low hole, well, coming up the canyon to my driveway, and just giving her, I mean, feeding her all the onions, and it just barely get out of its own way. You know, it was just really, I don't know, it just seemed like something was restricted, and I was wondering if the catalytic converter might be plugged, you know, because that's just kind of how it acted. And but I didn't think much of it when I got home, because I'm going to yank that 6-cylinder out anyway. That's why I got that big block out of that motorhome, is to go in here. But I wanted to move it today, and it's always hard to start, you know. You just pump and pump and pump, give her all the gas, dump some in it maybe, and it'll finally start up. But it always started really hard, and well, there again, my GoPro just shut off. It's irritating. Anyway, as I was saying, I was going to move this thing. So instead of pumping and pumping and pumping and cranking, I thought, I'll just shoot a little ether in it, you know. And so I got out here and I went to pull this hose off here to shoot some starting fluid in it, and this is what I found. I can get that off there. This was stuck in there, and just thinking maybe that could be why it's not running so great. So yeah, I'm gonna suck all that out, get the vacuum, and make sure I got it all, and take it off up there and make sure it's nice and clean, and then we'll see if it runs any better. But ain't that something? Hey, welcome to Rat Rodding. My name's Waylon Wire, and don't ever do what we do here on this channel. Kind of like cough syrup. It don't really like taking it, but it sure feels better once it's got it down. And it's already quit smoking. I think I'll take it down the driveway and see if it's got any more pep. Put a couple of these in the fuel tank. Well, I just took this thing out on the highway. Got her up to about 60 miles an hour. Turned around and brought it back home. I went a few miles down the road, but It's got all the power that a 256 cylinder should have. It's backfiring. I need to change the plugs and put the timing light on it, but and change the oil. It'll probably help it tremendously, but I don't think I'm going to put any money into it because my plan is to swap that engine out right away. But yeah, it just didn't smoke a bit. Remember the other day when I was showing you how she smoked? No blue smoke. It's running a little rich, but no blue smoke. It's amazing what a difference it makes when you take the rat's nest out of the breather. Wow. It's almost tempting to change the oil and tune that little 6-cylinder up and run it for a while until the price of gas comes down, if it ever comes down. I don't know. I'm going to think about that because I need to put that big block on the stand anyway, and I'd like to flip it upside down and take a look at the bearings. So yeah, I don't know. I'm going to put some B12s in the tank and run this thing a little bit more while I'm thinking about all that. Maybe put a set of plugs in it. That won't cost too much. Throw a timing light on it. Just little things, you know, make a world of difference sometimes. Amazing. Well, Noah's up here and he's mowing the yard right now, and I'm cleaning the shop still. I've been at it all day long. Got that bench over there and the welding table and the project table clean, and I mean, I destroyed this place, but I still got this bench to go, and I'm working on that. And when we get our work done, if we get all of our work done, then we're going to play a little bit with this. He's really excited about this Cyclops for his car, his Subaru. Somebody gave me this about 25 years ago or so, and I just hung on to it, and he's excited about it. Now, this is off of 1st gen, so it doesn't just bolt right up, but old Pappy will make it work. We'll get her in there. We got a couple other grills we're gonna take that one out and be real careful and save it. And then we got a couple that we're gonna modify, or you know, we can play around with them, and yeah, we won't get it all done today. We might get it mounted, and then maybe next time we'll get it wired. But yeah, we gotta get our work done first, and then we'll play with that. He's excited. Let's flip this thing. Flip this hood. It needs to go like that, upside down over there. One of those horses. So if you get on that side, I think we can just flip it over. There we go. All right.
What do you call these things again? Horses?
Sawhorses.
Sawhorses.
Yeah. I need to work on the door latch a little bit. At least the passenger side, I know. I'm going to pull it forward.
Hush, the foretelling spirits harmonize. Hush. on the cusp of it. Okay, talk the hello angel thing. Right, okay, good. This is an easy one. Hey, Minister.
Did you see that? He just grabbed my leg and dragged me over here like I was some kind of a shop rummy that he can just use and abuse. You'd think he could have asked if I wanted to hold this door for him. He treats that dang lift like a prince, putting all those fancy stickers all over it and bragging about it all the time. Heck, I've been in this shop forever, and look at how he treats me. Just look at that cut on my head up there. And you'd think it wouldn't hurt him to put a little brush of paint on me every now and then. You watch. He'll be throwing that rusty old door up on me here in a little bit. Probably grab a hammer and start whacking on it. I can tell right now it's going to be an Excedrin night for me. Our Peak wouldn't treat me like this.
There goes the little brat. There goes the brat in the brat. Got his little sunroof open. He's having fun with that car. We had to change the wheel hub. Okay, it's set timing. I gotta find a throttle spring. One I had on there was too weak. Yeah, I think I'm almost there. Need to add some coolant. Yeah, it won't be long. We'll fire this baby up. Running a little rich. That's a new carburetor, and they always jet them, so they run real rich, so you don't blow them up. But I got everything I need to lean it out, so I'll be doing that. To lean her out a little bit, it'll sound better, run better. I needed a spacer to go under my air breather, between the carburetor and my air breather, to get it up off the distributor. So I went down to Napa, and I took this with me so that the kids down there would have a visual and maybe at least know which end of the vehicle I'm talking about when I tell them I need a spacer for my air breather. And they didn't have anything. Well, they did. Guy actually knew what I was talking about, and he'd been there a while, but they only had a 1-incher, and I needed a 2-incher, so I went on down to AutoZone, and I took this in with me again. And I told the kid I need a spacer for this air breather to go under the air breather and fit on the carburetor, and I explained it all to him, you know, what it was for. And he says, what vehicle does that go on? Yeah. Well, other than a wash and wax on this old truck, I think my parts are pretty much done. It's in the hands of other people now. I'm at the mercy of the windshield guy. He hasn't called me back, trying to get a hold of him or get some information for about 2 weeks. Said he was expecting the windshield in that night last time I talked to him, And I never heard from him anymore, and I've left messages and I don't hear anything, and so I don't know what's going on there. Harmon's coming up Tuesday, and we're going to get this hood prepped and in primer, get it ready to go in for paint. So yeah, I think my part's done. It's out of my hands. This was the final touch for me. The phoenix has risen.